It's a job that pays $20 million a year, but you don't necessarily want to do it. It's called Moon Miner. The job itself is not tiring. You just need to monitor the mining trucks at the base until the energy tanks are full, then drive the trailer to retrieve the energy tanks, and finally use the transmitter to send the energy tanks back to the Earth. And then the day is done. Why do you think not many people want to do such an easy job? That's because not many people can stand the loneliness. You need to work here for at least 3 years before you can go home. During the 3 years, there are no co-workers or friends, and the only companion is a robot butler who takes care of the staff's food and clothing. David is a current employee here and he applied for the job with a desire for a better life. In order to make life less boring, he created his own set of 3 rules to relieve boredom. First, talk to yourself and your friends. Second, grow flowers and plants. And third, learn to sculpt and think of your hometown. With his strong will and rationalization, he lives a full life every day. With only 2 weeks left before his contract expires, he can't wait to return to Earth to be with his wife and daughter. Of course, his wife couldn't help but want him to go back. She sent him a video to congratulate him and said she was very lucky to have such a wonderful husband and she was proud of him for his contribution. But that's when David suddenly felt unwell. Recently, he has been suffering from insomnia, drowsiness, mental fatigue and hallucinations. He often sees strange women appearing at the base, but in the blink of an eye, they disappear again. This has caused great trouble in his life. He thought it was because he missed his wife too much and wanted to eliminate the distractions by strengthening his exercise. But he didn't realize there was more to it than that. That day he was driving his trailer to work as usual when he hallucinated again that there was someone in front of him. Distracted, he accidentally crashed into a mining truck, damaging the equipment and releasing oxygen. He quickly put on his helmet to save himself, but he fainted due to his injuries. When he woke up again, he found himself in the medical room. But strangely, he remembers nothing but the robot. The robot smiled and said he'd be fine until he recovered from his injuries. But David couldn't help but get up and take a stroll, only to overhear the robot having a video conversation with Earth HQ. That's not the point. The point is that the moon base is no longer in direct contact with Earth. He wanted to see what was going on, but the robot found him. The robot looks surprised and says it's recording a video report. It was obvious that the robot was hiding something, but David didn't notice anything unusual until he recovers. Something strange happens again and he realizes that all the steel doors have been locked. He asked the robot what was going on and the robot said that the mining truck outside had stalled and that they had to stay here for safety and wait for help. It's strange why they have to wait for help when he can do something so small. In order to save the company money, David asked to be sent out for repairs, but he didn't realize that the head office rejected the request for safety reasons and asked him to wait for help. Considering the company's strange behavior and the abnormalities in the past few days, it's obvious that something is not simple. In order to get out of the building, David had to sabotage it. He pried open the panel and cut the ventilation pipe. The robot rushed to the maintenance and took this opportunity to lie that a meteorite may have hit the base. In order to be safe, he had to go out and check it now or the base would be destroyed. The robot opened the door and David was able to get out without delay. He drove the trailer to the mine to check out the situation, but what he saw in front of him made his jaw drop.